Hello, Scorpio. I've been holding space for this message, allowing the insight and quiet truths to come forward for you. I'm really glad you're here, and I appreciate the energy and presence you bring into this moment. If you found your way here, it likely isn't random. There may be something in this message that is meant for you right now. Before we go further, remember this is a general message, so take what resonates and release the rest. Across April 17th and 18th, the energy around you touches multiple areas of your life, both external and internal. You may feel the urge to control outcomes or hold everything together, but not everything requires that level of grip. Sometimes clarity comes when you allow space instead of forcing direction. There is a strong sense of potential building around you, even if it is not fully visible yet. The signs of progress are already forming beneath the surface, pointing toward a quiet kind of success. What you've been working toward is beginning to take shape, but your inner state plays a key role. You are being guided to move from hesitation into trust. Think of your desires as something planted deep, hidden before they ever rise into view. They require patience, but more importantly, belief, while nothing is visible yet. Doubt may still appear, creating a tension between hope and fear within you. This does not mean you are blocked, only that part of you is still holding back. This moment asks you to look deeper and be honest with yourself. Where does that fear come from, and what is it trying to protect? You are not alone in feeling uncertain, and uncertainty does not prevent success. Facing these thoughts directly is what begins to loosen their control. When you bring awareness to what feels heavy, it starts to lose its power. What once felt overwhelming becomes something you can understand more clearly. There is a steady strength within you that does not need to prove itself loudly. You are more grounded than your doubts suggest. When doubt appears, notice it without attaching yourself to it. Let it pass instead of building your identity around it. Replace that space with something more supportive, like quiet confidence. Fear grows when it is fed and softens when it is seen clearly. There is a part of you calling to reconnect with the present moment. When you allow yourself to feel even small moments of peace or gratitude, something within you strengthens. But when overthinking takes over, that connection weakens. The shift begins with awareness. You can rebuild this connection through simple choices that bring you back to yourself. Step outside, breathe, or allow your mind to rest without needing control. You are not being asked for perfection, only alignment. Trust what you feel beneath the surface. A decision is approaching that may shift your direction in a meaningful way. It could involve your work, your environment, or a relationship that has been evolving. You do not need perfect clarity to move forward. You only need honesty with yourself. Each step you take matters, even when it feels uncertain. Growth comes from continuing, not from getting everything right. Everything you have experienced has prepared you for this moment. You are here for a reason, even if you are still understanding it. Keep your heart open, even when others do not fully meet you where you are. Not everyone will understand your path, and that is okay. You are not meant to shrink to fit into what others expect. Stay aligned with what feels true to you. Move through your day with quiet kindness and a steady presence. What you give does not disappear, it becomes part of your own growth. Even when it is not returned, it still holds value. Across these days, step into your power with calm confidence. Trust that things are aligning, even if the full picture is not visible yet. What is unfolding carries a sense of direction beneath the surface. Stay open while remaining grounded in yourself. Your path is moving with intention. Take a moment to leave a like, because your support helps keep these messages coming. Your numbers for this time are 5 and 41, and they carry a brief but meaningful influence. Use them where you can, especially if an opportunity appears. They may hold value in ways you do not expect. The color gray carries a steady, grounding energy for you now. Wearing it, even in small ways, can help you feel more centered. It reflects a quiet kind of strength that does not need to be loud. Sometimes presence speaks more than intensity. You are beginning to understand that real stability takes time to build. What you are creating is becoming more defined and solid. You can feel the difference between what lasts and what does not. This awareness is growing stronger within you. There is a call for discipline and trust in your own path. Even if others question your direction, their opinions do not define your outcome. What matters is your belief in what you are building. That belief becomes your foundation. What once felt stuck is beginning to move, even if slowly at first. Ideas that lived only in your mind are starting to take form. This shift reflects your readiness more than chance. You are entering a phase where things begin to respond to you. You are also learning to respect timing, both yours and others. Not everyone moves at the same pace, and that is part of the process. Accepting this brings a sense of calm. Your progress does not depend on approval. Trust your steps and stay committed to what you are building. Even if you cannot see the full picture yet, you can feel it forming. The process itself holds meaning. What you are creating is becoming real. Clarity begins to rise as confusion fades. What once felt uncertain starts revealing its truth. Whether someone returns or someone new appears, understanding grows steadily. And with that, a quiet sense begins to form that something meaningful is on its way. Today, Scorpio, something within you begins to shift, quietly but unmistakably. You may not fully understand it yet, but you can feel that something is changing beneath the surface. Across April 17 and 18, this energy gathers around your relationships, your resources, and your sense of self. What once felt uncertain now begins to move with direction. The chariot reflects your ability to move forward with control that does not come from force, but from inner focus. You may have felt pulled between different pressures, especially in love or career, but now you are ready to choose your path. This is not about rushing, but about stepping forward with certainty. When your actions align with your intention, progress follows naturally. The magician reminds you that everything you need is already within you. Doubt around your ability to shape outcomes, especially in emotional or financial areas, begins to fade. There is an opening where ideas start becoming real, where what you imagine begins to take form. When you act from belief, your influence becomes visible. Your connections are guided by something deeper than logic. Emotional awareness and intuitive clarity help you recognize what feels genuine. There may be a presence of maturity, either within you or through someone entering your life. Trust what you feel, even if you cannot fully explain it. The wheel begins to turn, bringing movement that you may not fully control, but cannot ignore. What once felt stuck starts to shift, sometimes in unexpected ways. Instead of resisting, allow yourself to adapt. Change is not working against you, it is creating space. The star brings a quiet sense of renewal, softening what once felt heavy. Hope begins to return in a way that feels real, not distant. This is a time to reconnect with yourself and allow healing to take place. Your energy starts to attract what reflects your inner state. A deeper transformation is unfolding, asking you to release what no longer belongs. This is not loss, but a necessary shedding. Old patterns, doubts, and situations begin to fall away. What remains is something more aligned with who you are becoming. You have moved through experiences that reshaped you, and you are no longer the same. The past has refined you, not weakened you. Now you step into a phase where letting go creates space for something real. What leaves makes room for what is meant to stay. There is a sense of balance returning, as if what once felt unfair is now being corrected. Situations begin to shift toward clarity and honesty. Truth becomes visible, bringing resolution with it. What belongs to you moves closer through alignment. Your body is also asking for attention in subtle ways. Small signs like fatigue or tension should not be ignored. Simple actions like staying hydrated and resting properly can restore your energy. Take care of yourself with intention. Be aware of habits that no longer support you because you already recognize them. Your body reflects how you treat it, and small changes create real impact. Consistent care will strengthen you over time. The way you support yourself now matters. In your work, new ideas begin to rise, bringing clarity and direction. This may open doors to growth, new roles, or recognition. The key is focus, because your energy needs direction. When you use it with intention, your efforts build something meaningful. There may be pressure, but progress will feel rewarding as things take shape. Keep your creative energy active because it supports you through challenges. Work becomes more fulfilling when it aligns with what you truly want. Balance effort with purpose. If you are seeking opportunities, refine how you present yourself. Small details can change how others respond to you. This is not about lacking ability, but about sharpening your approach. Adjust, observe, and allow doors to open. Financially, movement begins to build, asking you to act with clarity. You may feel pulled in different directions, but your focus will guide you. Take steady, intentional steps rather than forcing results. Progress comes from how you manage your energy. Your personal power is active, turning ideas into something real. The resources you need are already around you. Opportunities may come in expected or unexpected ways. Trust your ability to shape outcomes through your actions. At the same time, cycles begin to shift in ways you may not have anticipated. What once felt delayed starts to move forward. These changes may not be linear, but they are meaningful. A financial situation from the past may return, something once overlooked now showing unexpected value. What felt uncertain begins to shift, and your ability to adapt helps you turn change into opportunity. This energy responds to your openness, not control. When you release the need to predict everything, you start recognizing what is actually aligning for you. There is also a quiet healing happening in how you relate to money. Old stress begins to ease, replaced by a steadier sense of possibility. Small, intentional steps, like organizing your finances or shifting your mindset around abundance, begin to create movement. As fear loosens, your decisions become clearer and more grounded. You are being asked to release what no longer supports your stability. This may include habits, expenses, or beliefs you have carried for too long. Letting go may feel uncomfortable, but it creates space for something stronger. What you clear now opens the way for new income and greater security. Fairness begins to return in financial matters, bringing clarity to agreements or decisions. What belongs to you moves closer through honest and balanced channels. Your integrity shapes these outcomes more than you realize. There is a quiet sense that things are being corrected in your favor. In love, connection deepens when you allow space for the unexpected. Even if you thought stability was enough, something more dynamic begins to call your attention. Shared experiences and emotional openness bring new life into your relationships. What feels unfamiliar may actually bring you closer. If you are with someone, their ideas may lead you beyond your usual comfort zone. Instead of resisting, you may find that these moments awaken something within you. Passion is not always intense. It can grow through movement and shared energy. Let yourself explore what feels real rather than what feels predictable. If you are single, a truth may surface about someone you trusted. This clarity may feel sharp, but it helps you see things as they are. You are asked to choose honesty over comfort. Expressing what you feel allows you to move forward with clarity, whether that means staying or letting go. Surround yourself with people who feel genuine and steady. Their presence offers a quiet space for healing and reflection. If something is just beginning in your love life, there is no need to assume the worst. Not every connection carries the same outcome, and some are still unfolding. Within your family, there is movement toward clearer understanding. Conversations begin to align more naturally, even when perspectives differ. You influence this through your tone and presence. Small efforts can create meaningful shifts in how you connect. Emotional awareness helps ease tension and deepen bonds. Changes may arise, but they carry potential for growth rather than conflict. With patience and openness, healing becomes possible. Releasing old patterns allows stronger, more honest connections to form. A steady emotional presence surrounds you, offering a sense of calm and quiet support. Across April 17 and 18, your own energy reflects this, grounded and inwardly focused. This is not a time for impulsive action, but for reflection and intention. There is strength in moving with awareness. Your thoughts turn inward, allowing you to observe rather than react. This creates space to think clearly and act with purpose. Use this time to plan and understand what truly matters. Stillness becomes a source of clarity rather than delay. You are able to remain composed even when others feel overwhelmed. This calm energy brings stability into your surroundings. People may naturally look to you for reassurance. Your presence carries quiet confidence. Be mindful of overanalyzing everything too quickly. Not every situation needs to be solved through logic. Some experiences are meant to be felt and understood emotionally. Allow yourself to trust what you feel. Avoid revisiting past conflicts that no longer serve you. Bringing them back only adds unnecessary weight. Protect your present by letting the past remain where it belongs. Moving forward requires leaving certain things behind. If you are studying, structure and time management become essential. Having resources is not enough without discipline. Plan ahead and stay consistent in your efforts. This creates progress without unnecessary stress. Each task you complete strengthens your ability to handle bigger responsibilities. Learning to manage your time and energy becomes a lasting skill. Growth comes through consistency, not pressure. What you build now supports your future. In your connections, certain energies align more easily. With Aquarius, insight may come through lightness and unexpected moments. With Cancer, emotional and creative expression flows naturally. With Scorpio, transformation becomes clearer, showing that change often leads to something new taking shape.